Again, I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, the #1 rated credit repair company in San Diego. I go live twice a day just like this, helping people out, dropping gems for people, showing you guys guides, breaking down complex topics for you. And this week, we've been focusing a lot more on business. When it comes down to business credit, all right, I know that's the hot topic. What's up, Lewis? As an entrepreneur, do I want my business name reporting on my report? Damn, that's a good question, Donaldo. If you're working full-time in your business, if you're paying yourself directly from the account, or if you have a payroll company paying yourself and all that, then yeah. But if you still have a 9 to 5, you want that 9 to 5 to be reported. Okay, you don't have to have your employment reported on your credit report if you don't want to either. But sometimes they still just put it on there. You know what I'm saying? So, but you don't have to. All right, man, let's go. The people on Instagram, I see y'all over there. Okay, where my YouTube people at, man? Let's work. Let's work. You guys can drop your comments in the chat. Okay, if you're brand new to my live, again, I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, the #1 rated credit repair company in San Diego. I go live just like this twice a day. If you're looking for a 5-star rated, credible credit repair company, we are running a special right now. Okay, DM me the word Christmas and my team will reach out, send you the information you need. Consultation is mandatory, guys, because without the consultation, I don't know what's on your credit report and I don't know what plan you qualify for. So consultations are mandatory. Consultations are also free. Okay, so if you schedule a consultation and we go through the stuff and you find out that you don't even need us, right? Because we'll tell you if you don't need us, right? We're not just trying to take your money. The people that don't need us, these are the people that just need to update the personal info, maybe dispute an inquiry or two, pay their balances down, maybe add a new positive account. We'll tell you that on the consultation, right? Half the people that schedule consultations, they don't need us. So we tell them that, and we tell them, we give them a guide on how to dispute those inquiries, how to update their personal information and all that good stuff too. Okay. Let's go. Let me see. How do I get one late payment removed? Nissa? Yeah, Nissa. So if you guys want if you want a step-by-step guide on late payments, okay, I typed it up just for you. All right, so hit the link in the bio, right? Go to my link tree. Anybody can do this too. So go to my link tree. Okay, go to my link tree. It's all free, y'all. Go to my link tree. You're going to scroll down a little bit. It says how-to guides. All right, how-to guides. You click it, download it, check your email and your spam, and get to work. It's literally, it says 1, do this. Number 2, do this. Number 3, do this. I couldn't make it more simple, okay? But I have a guide in there too for inquiries, personal info, late payments, charge-offs, collections, repos, bankruptcies, closed accounts, and paid collection. All right, so y'all can literally go run it up. Now, what most likely going to happen, I've been doing this for years, you guys, so this is what usually happens. I give people all the sauce they need, the step-by-step guides and all that stuff. They end up figuring out like, damn, this takes a lot more work than I thought. I saw a video on TikTok saying I just had to click it's not mine and it's going to fall off. That's not how it works. Okay, that's not credit repair, you guys. So yeah, let's get it. Good stuff, good stuff. Yes, sir, let's go. After how long should you open up another credit card? So that's going to depend. How you can stack this up is, let's just say you opened up a new credit card and they pulled from TransUnion, right? You can immediately go apply for another card if they only pull from Experian and the other one pulls from Equifax, right? You can do those same day. You don't want more than 2 or 3 inquiries on your report, so you can do one every 4 months. You do something like that, one every 4 months. Let me see what they're talking about. How long does it take for a trade line to hit? It can take a minute. So the primary ones that you apply for yourself, those usually take 30 to 45 days. If you get added onto an authorized user, those usually can take like 60 to 90 days. How long before I can apply for a credit card after bankruptcy? Okay, so when you're dealing with bankruptcies, you don't want to apply for anything until that bankruptcy is dismissed or discharged. And then after that, you probably won't even get approved for a regular credit card. Okay, so you're going to have to get what's called starter accounts or builder accounts. Okay, I got 6 starter accounts for you. So if you're recovering from a bankruptcy or a divorce or anything like that, or if you just have a thin credit profile, a thin credit profile is anything under 5 open accounts. So again, go to my link tree. Okay, you scroll down a little bit. It says 5 starter accounts. You click it and go run those up. Okay, let's go. We working. Should I wait for delinquent accounts to turn into collections, easier to remove? That's a great question, but even when they turn to delinquent and get sent or transferred to a collection agency, that charge off is still going to be on your report. Okay, so you can wait and then dispute both, or you can start disputing one now, then see how it plays. Again, if you want to dispute that stuff yourself, if anybody wants to dispute things on their own, please go get these damn free how-to guides. They're step by step. I wrote it myself. Go to my link tree, download how-to guides, check your email and your spam. It even comes with a link for dispute letters if you need them too. 738 at 18, is that good? Yeah, that's great. That's great. But this is what I see. People that are 18 to 25, right? Their credit score might be high, but they don't have the data points to match it. So they're still getting denied for stuff. All right. So again, if you don't have at least 5 open accounts, go ahead, hit my link tree, scroll down. It says 5 starter accounts and go run those up. Okay. But when you're applying for new accounts, if you already have a regular credit card, never go backwards. Okay. Never go backwards back to a secured card. All right. Navy Federal will tell Experian to demolish your credit score if you have high utilization. Heads up. No, Navy Federal doesn't tell anyone to do that. If your utilization is high, that causes your credit score to go down. Navy Federal don't tell the bank to do that. That's just what they do. Okay? Has nothing to do with Navy Federal. How to avoid high APR loan fee. Have a good credit score. That's it. That's it. Like, my credit score is pristine. And when I got my auto loan with Navy Federal, I got a new auto loan earlier this year. Mine was like 6 or 7%. And my credit is good, right? And this stuff in the background right here, this green screen stuff, these aren't my credit scores, you guys. These are client updates, client results, and stuff like that. Sometimes people get excited. They screenshot stuff and they send it in. But if you guys follow me, look at my page. I literally post 6 new, fresh client updates every day. 6 of them. Like, it's 2 videos. One video has 3 updates in each. And I post 2 of those a day, right? So literally 6 fresh updates a day, no repeats, right? So if y'all need some social proof, go check it out. What's a good spot to get a personal loan from? That's a great question. So Best Egg, Lending Tree, Lending Point. But honestly, if your credit score is decent, right? You don't have any late payments in the last 2 years, no collections, no charge-offs, not too many inquiries. Utilization is decent. Use the bank that you're banking with, right? Because all your direct deposits go there anyway, right? So they're not going to need all that paperwork and stuff. Navy Federal reports to them though, so yes. Yeah, bro, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Most lenders and businesses, they're going to report to the credit reporting agencies or credit bureaus, all right? So if I'm Capital One and your utilization's at 100, okay, I have to report the bureaus. I have to report that information accurately. That's the whole point, okay? What app is that? This app behind me on TikTok is Credit Karma, all right? And I know people are going to be like, Credit Karma scores or blah, blah, blah. Again, these are client updates. This particular client started in the 500s. Now they're up here, all right? And this one's kind of old. This is like 2 months old, actually. But yeah, and if you're using Credit Karma, okay, the score is not wrong. All right, it's a Vantage score. That's it. Okay, it's a different scoring algorithm. All right, it's not, that doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, so there's FICO scores and there's Vantage scores. But the whole point of credit repair, and if you're fixing your own credit, or if you're working with us, or if you're working with another good company out there, the whole point is to remove negative and inaccurate information from your report, because those charge-offs and collections and late payments, they're anchoring your score down. You know what I'm saying? So the goal is to get all that shit removed. So now you can add a couple positive accounts. That'll increase your score. Pay your balances down. That's going to increase your score. Down the road, maybe add an authorized user or 2. That's going to help your score. Okay? When you do that, all your score is going to be good. Your Vantage score, your FICO 2, 3, 4, 5, your 8, 9, 10, 10T. Okay? All your score is going to be good. That's the goal. All right, let's go. Why should you never go back to a secured? I want a Discover card. Should I just wait? Yeah, just wait. I have a Discover It. I have a link. So go to my link tree. You scroll down a little bit. It says 5 starter accounts. I have a bonus one on there. It's called the Discover It. You can go get pre-approved for that and see if you see before you get qualified. All right, you can try that. But if your credit score isn't decent, at least 650, I wouldn't apply for that Discover. Where you guys located? We're located in San Diego, California. Our office is in La Jolla. Yeah, it's virtual though. So we have a client in every single state. So yeah, we can work literally nationwide. Yeah, 99.9% of people, we do a phone consultation, go over your credit report with you, let you know how we can help, answer all your questions, let you know what plan you qualify for. If you want to sign up, great, we send you the onboarding. If you don't want to sign up, that's cool too. No hard feelings, we move on to the next. All right, because our goal, we're trying to help 100,000 people, y'all. And we only at, since 2019, maybe 7,000. something like that. So we got a long way to go, man. Right? We got a long way to go. Let's go. This took about 5 months. They went from like a 560, 570 to this. Took about 5 or 6 months. Is it true the bureaus ignore thousands of disputes daily? And if that's the case, how can we succeed? Yes, they do ignore thousands of, that's those stall tactics that we talk about, that I talk about a lot. You know, those automated computer responses that you get that says, hey, we got your dispute, but we don't think this is you, or send in some more information, or blah, 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 right? And we succeed by not using oversaturated letters, number one. Number two, we update our personal information. Number three, we update our inquiries not attached to open accounts. 4, we're opting out of secondary bureaus, right? We're doing all the steps first before we even start disputing to make sure, you know, that they're actually going to read our disputes and do the investigation and do what they need to do. If the stuff is removed, will it come back? No. Items getting re-imported, that does happen from time to time. If a company tells you that never happens, they're lying to you. Okay, that's part of the game. It happens from time to time. But we can get those accounts removed again. But if you claim identity theft, those items always come back, because if you claim identity theft and those accounts are actually yours, when they do their investigation, those items always come back. That's not what we do. We use the law. We use factual disputing, consumer law, and Metro 2 to get these items removed from your account legally. I have done all, and I can't remove late payments. Can you help? Yeah, Enox, let's work. But if you want to dispute that stuff yourself, all right. So the King Credit Bundle is my DIY package. It has all my digital products in there, all my letters, all my late payment letters, bankruptcy stuff, all that stuff. For only $35 right now. If you want to do this stuff yourself, you can. I give you all the tools and everything you need. Hit the link in the bio, get that King Credit Bundle, and get to work. Okay. You can also grab the how-to guides. Those are free. It's a step-by-step guide on how to get late payments removed, charge-offs, inquiries, all that stuff. How long does it take? 92% of our clients, they start to see results in the first like 35 days. I said results, right? So that means some deletions, score increase, something like that. But clients usually stay with us 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it's a lot faster. Sometimes it takes a little bit more. But 3 to 6 months is our lifetime, is like our average client. And that also depends what you got on your credit report. I had a dude sign up November 1st. So it's been about 50 days. My man got about 50 negative items. He about 50 years old, but he wanted 100% results in 50 days. Tell me, my man, he had bankruptcies, evictions and shit. He got mad at us because we got a couple items removed the first round. He's like, oh no, this is a scam. You only got 5 items removed. I say, you know what, bro? I'm gonna have customer service reach out to you and send your money back. You go on about your day, okay? Because my company's at a point now where, you know, we can work with whoever we want to work with, but we only want to work with people that appreciate and that's thankful and that's there to actually get the help that they need. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2020 though, man, 2020, I was taking everybody. It was just me. All right, now I got a big team. That's word. I have a 745 credit score. I'm 20. How can I use this to my advantage for a business? 745 and you're 20 years old, so you can leverage that credit score to apply for business credit cards and all that good stuff. You don't need anybody to help you with that. You can literally, if you have a business, right? If you're banking with Chase, you go into Chase and say, hey, I want to apply for a business credit card. They're going to use your personal credit, right? It's called a personal guarantee. They're going to use your personal credit to qualify you for that business credit, all right? But look here's some tips and pointers though, okay? Once you get this business credit card, it's not free money. This ain't free money, all right? You need to have, you know, monthly deposits, monthly revenue, right? So if you get $10,000 Chase, a business Chase credit card, 10,000, right? And you swipe 5,000, you better have the income and the revenue to pay the 5,000 off, right? Or at least a little bit of it, because on your business side, they don't care about your utilization as much as your personal side. Right? Business side, they really care about if you're making payments on time or not. Okay, so yeah. So if you're 18 or 21 and you starting a business or something like that and you want some tips, just DM me. I got time for y'all. Let's go. Should I pay my credit card bill early? So you want to pay your credit card bill at least 3 days before that statement date. All right, so this is for anybody that's having trouble making their payments. This is all you got to do. All right, this is what I did, changed my life. Okay, call your credit card company. So Capital One. Hey, Capital One. When's my statement date? Okay, your statement date is when the balance gets reported to the credit bureaus. Okay? So you ask when your statement date. Let's say they say the 15th. Okay? What you're gonna do is you say, okay, cool. Change my payment date. You guys, it's legal to change your payment date, y'all. Change my payment date to 3 days before my statement date. Okay? So they're gonna do that for you. They're gonna say, can I help you with anything else? Yes, you can. Put my payment on auto pay. They're gonna say, okay, which one? Because there's custom amount, full balance, minimum payment. There's different options. You want to do the past statement balance or the last statement balance, right? So what this is going to do is 3 days before your statement date, you're going to automatically pay off your credit card balance. That's going to drop your utilization. And then when it reports to the credit bureaus, you're going to look super responsible, but you ain't even do shit. All you did was call and do a little something. You know what I mean? So let's go. Good question. Is it guaranteed? Does it ever not work? So yeah, we have a 3-round policy. So if you sign up with us, okay, and we work on your credit, we send 3 rounds of disputes, right? So that includes, your first round includes personal info, and then your round 1, then round 2, and then round 3. So if we send 3 rounds of disputes and nothing happens, like there's no changes, there's no deletions, there's no score increase, no nothing, we'll refund your money back, right? So we'll refund your monthly payment, your 3 monthly payments, we'll refund that back, and then we'll continue to work on your credit for a couple months, okay? What's the best credit site to check accurate credit numbers? There's a couple. You can go to MyFICO, okay? You can go hit the link in my bio and scroll down to the bottom. It says get your FICO scores for $1. You can do that way, or you can do Experian and pay the monthly. Is that $24.99 or something now, or $28.99? I forgot what it even costs, but $24.99 to get all 3 reports. He said, imagine helping people that don't understand credit. That's when teaching comes in, bro. That's the whole point. Is Navy Federal really the best? I was thinking of doing your tip to get an account. So look, honestly, Navy Fed, they're going through some turmoils right now. They just got caught discriminating a little bit, but they've always treated me well. They always treated me well, but I have closed a couple accounts with them. So there's other credit unions though. PenFed, there's Apple Credit Union, there's a whole bunch of them. But I suggest you go to your local, type in Google, credit unions near me. About 10 of them gonna pop up. Go to 2 or 3 of those, open you up a checking, open you up a savings, all right? A certificate of deposit if you can. If you have a business, open up a checking and savings account with all 3. Because once your credit get right, okay, you can go to each bank, get you a couple business credit cards, use that for marketing. You can run that too. What scores do I need for the Apple Card? Honestly, one of my most viral videos, it's not even that viral. It's only it's not even that viral, but I had a 670 or something when I got approved for 10K on an Apple Card. So there's a lot of free letters to send out to get stuff removed. Exactly. The free letters are super oversaturated. That's the point. When you send in one of those free letters that you get from Google, it gets auto blocked and you're going to get a stall tactic. Okay. Come on, man. Let's go. I paid off 5 credit cards today. Oh, your shit about to be lit. You want to pay the whole thing on your due date. No, bro. Bro, stop. Stop giving pointers. You don't know what you're talking about. Please stop, okay? It's not your due date, all right? You want to have that whole balance paid off by the statement date. I already gave the play on how to do that, all right? Please stop. Just listen. Pay attention, bro. Learn something. How do I keep getting points? How to raise your points up? So if we're just talking about point increase, pay down your utilization, your score go up, all right? But a lot of times, you need to fix the root problem. Okay, the root problem with a lot of people's credit reports is they got negative and inaccurate information on the report, anchoring their score down. So as you pay those balances down, right, get your credit report. Some don't look right, highlight it, right? And when we get down to the accounts, so charge-offs, collections, late payments, that type of stuff, if anything is inaccurate on that account, you want to highlight that, and that's what we're going to use on our dispute letters to get that stuff removed from our credit report. So for example, the 4 easiest inaccuracies, y'all get ready for this. The 4 easiest inaccuracies you're going to find are account numbers, okay? Account numbers, you look on your credit report on a charge off or a collection and it says 1234 XXXXX. Your account number needs to be at least 8 digits, all right? So that's number 1. Number 2, balances. So on charge offs, there shouldn't be a balance reporting, all right? So the balance should be 0. If it's not, you can use that as an inaccuracy. On collections, if there's a past payment balance, right, or a late balance or something like that, how do you have a late balance or with a collection agency when you haven't set up no payments or the company hasn't validated the debt or anything, right? So account numbers, balances, and then the last two are dates. Data last active and data last reported. These dates need to be within 30 days from when you pulled that report. So if your data last reported or data last active says June 6, 2019, that's an inaccuracy. That's old. All right, so you can use that too. Let's go. Tap the screen if you're learning something. Okay, wait. He said, how do I gain points? I keep losing some for paying my cards off. All right, so that's a great point. I'm glad you said that. So the FICO algorithm, it doesn't like zeros, right? So you want to pay your balance. If you want to pay it off, pay it down like to 1%. Okay, you want to leave like a little something on those cards, right? That's going to make a drastic difference for you. All right, but I'd rather have you pay off the full amount than have like a 80% utilization. You know what I'm saying? So a zero balance, a zero utilization is better than an 80%, right? But like 1 to 5% is the best. I use Credit Karma, but how accurate is it? My experience says I'm about 25 points lower than So Credit Karma is a Vantage score, right? It's not that it's wrong or inaccurate. It's a different scoring algorithm. Like that's like comparing the WNBA to the NBA. They're both basketball, but they're two different leagues, right? Two different algorithms. So once you get your credit report looking good, all your scores are going to be good. Equifax and TransUnion, why is it different? It's different because counts update at different times, okay? And not all your accounts report to each credit bureau. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say credit card number 1 is reporting to Experian and TransUnion. Credit card number 2 is reporting to TransUnion and Equifax, right? Equifax and Experian got 2 different cards, so that score is going to be different. Then TransUnion got 2 cards, so that score is going to be different than the other 2. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to have multiple accounts, at least 5 open accounts. So out of that 5, 4 might report to TransUnion, 4 might report to Equifax, 3 might report to Experian. You know what I'm saying? We working today. Let's go. What do you think about the Chase Freedom? I like it. It's decent. It's cool. PenFed is easy to get into. Yep, PenFed is easy. If your credit is on the naughty list, contact the king. I'm weak. I have a 600 something but can't get a credit card appointment approved. That's because there's something going on with your credit. You got some negative stuff on there, late payment or something. Your utilization is too high, maybe too many inquiries, right? So schedule a free consultation. Let my team look at your credit report. If it's easy stuff like inquiries and utilization, we'll tell you how to get that stuff off. We'll send you a free guide. You can go work. You can go get to work. Or if you have like charge-offs and collections and stuff like that, you'll have the option to sign up with us and we'll do all the work for you. 9 million people didn't pay their student loans. Bro, the student loan, you see that video I just posted? Earn Your Leisure, how many people on here? So it's about 70. Earn Your Leisure just dropped with the student loan doctor. She the GOAT at student loans. She one of the GOATs at student loans. Go watch that episode, y'all. I got it right here, actually. Hold on. Let me see which episode this is. Earn Your Leisure, episode 269. Go check that out if you want to learn about student loans, y'all. I'm about to run that podcast back after I'm done with this live. Best advice after a bankruptcy. Best advice for a bankruptcy: after you get a dismissed or discharge, you can dispute that bankruptcy and get it off your report. Okay. Grab my King Credit Bundle. It has everything you need for that bankruptcy. But yeah, after the bankruptcy, you have to start building it. You have to start from the bottom. You gotta start building up your report. Okay, so grab that King Credit Bundle. It walks you how to get that bankruptcy removed. And then also in my link tree, it says 5 starter accounts to build or rebuild your report. So this is for my people that don't have at least 5 open accounts, that are bouncing back from a bankruptcy, that are bouncing back from a divorce, that type of stuff, right? These are 5 easy accounts that's gonna help you out quick. Nelnet Mohela out here at full first. Hey, Nelnet, bro. Whoever running Nelnet is a super villain, bro. He's a super villain, bro. If it's a she, super villain, dog. Start around 3 disputes. Why does it seem like credit bureaus be dragging their feet? Because they do. And a lot of times, you guys, this happens every year. So from November, December, and January, they're just a company, right? Just like King Credit Services, just like Best Buy, they're just a company, right? So November, December, January, it's a huge influx of disputes. It's a huge influx and people getting sick, people calling off work, the holidays. So everything's a lot slower right now. All right. But we working though. Let's go. How do I know when to pay my credit card? So we talked about this a little bit earlier. I'll do it one more time for you, Toner. So what you're going to do is call your credit card company. So Capital One, call them up and tell them, hey, when's my statement date? Okay, because you got your payment due date, that's when your minimum payment is due, and you have your statement date. Whatever balance is on your credit card at your statement date, that gets reported to the credit bureaus, right? And a lot of times, your statement date is before your payment date. So this is how they get us. Credit card companies get paid from your interest, right? The money they make on you. So if you have a $1,000 credit card and it's maxed out and the interest is 28%, they gonna earn some money on your ass, right? They put the statement date before the payment date. They do this strategically because they know 99% of consumers, they're waiting for their payment date to make their payment. But what they don't know is, let's say your minimum payment is due on the 10th. Your statement date might be on the 5th, right? So on the 5th, if you got a $1,000 credit card and you're using $1,000 of it, $1,000 gets reported to the credit bureaus. But then on the 10th, you make your payment. Nothing happens to your credit score. You're like, what the fuck going on? It's because they got this shit down to a science, okay? So this is what you want to do. You call them up and tell them, hey, change my payment date to 3 days before my statement date, okay? They're going to say, can I help you with anything else? Yes. Put my payment on auto pay, okay? They're going to say, all right, which one? Because you have a custom, you have a full balance, you have the minimum balance, you have all that stuff. You're going to say for the last statement balance, okay? That's what you're going to say. So now you're not going to have to worry about your payments anymore because you know 3 days before your statement date, boom, your payment is made, right? That covers your minimum payment also. You're not going to get a late fee. You're not going to get a late charge, right? And 3 days after that, when it reports to the credit bureaus, your shit going to look lovely, okay? And I say 3 days, at least 3 days, because, you know, this happened to me a few times, right? It auto pays off my credit card, and then something pops up. I need to go buy something. Right? Let's just say, you know, your car breakdown, you got to use $1,500 to do something. Boom. I do that $1,500, but now I still have 2 more days to pay off that balance before my statement date. Okay? So that's why it's 3 days, right? You can do 5 days if you want to, however you want to do it. I just say 3 because that's like reasonable for a lot of people. All right. Hope that helps you, bro. How to get rid of late payments on active credit card accounts. Haley, that's a great question. We went over this a couple times already. Just hit the link in my bio, scroll down. It says how-to guides, free gift, all free. You click it, download it. It's a step-by-step guide on how to get that stuff off your report, right? And if you don't have your own dispute letters, at the bottom of each guide, you can click it. You can click that King Credit bundle and go buy my letters and get to work. Okay, you don't have to though. That's on you. But if you need letters, just click the link. Get to work. How long after 35 days does the team send out round 2 letters? The same day. Yep. So once we send you your update, right? Boom, we send your second round out that same day. We ain't got no time to waste. Let's go. How do I know when it's a good time to apply for a credit card? You know it's a good time to apply for a new credit card if the credit card company is pulling from so let's just say you go get a credit card and they pulled from Equifax. If you find a lender that pulls from Experian or TransUnion, you can go apply for those immediately, right? But you don't want to stack up inquiries with the same bureau too often. Right, so if they're pulling from Experian, you only want to inquiry every like 4 or 5 months or something like that. You can do that. How do I get off check systems? You have to go on the check system website and opt out. I got a credit card, but when I got approved, I got 14 points off my credit because number one, you got a new hard inquiry. That's a couple points. And then when you get a new account added to your credit report, it drops your average credit age. Okay, so the credit age is just division, right? It's just the average. So if you had 3 credit cards and they all have a 10-year, you got them all 10 years ago at the same time, 10 divided by 3 is 33.337, whatever it is, right? So your average credit age would be 3 years and 3 months or something. Somebody on December 28th is going to try to schedule a call and say, hey, I want the special. No, okay, we real strict on our specials, y'all, because we want the people that really want some help, that want to get to work. All right, we ain't got time to be extending shit, okay? Unless you military or, you know, single mom or something like that, I'll work with you. But everybody else, get your ass to work. Let's go. How to remove collection that was bought twice. Again, for every single account, if you have an inquiry, personal information, collection, charge off, late payment, bankruptcy, or repo, I'm gonna have step-by-step how-to guides for you. I typed this up specifically for y'all. All right, hit the link in the bio, scroll down, it says how-to guides, free gift. Click it, download it, check your email, check your spam, and get to work. Okay, let's go. How do I get 824 to 850? When your credit score already is that high, it's all about your utilization and your credit age. So for you, you want to get your utilization to 1%, like 1 or 2%. And then if your credit age is in at least 10 years, you want to add an authorized user or two. Okay, what is included in the intro package? Everything, okay? Everything. Unlimited disputes. You get your own client portal. You get updates every 35 days. It's 24/7 customer service during business hours, of course. Yeah, you get the full package, man. Everything. Only thing that's not included is bankruptcy disputing, eviction, and repos. If you have those 3 items, you have to get the gold plan. Okay, the gold plan is 1 step above it, and it's only like $49 more a month. Okay, let's go. Lewis, you earning your money today. Facts. They got me working today. Why are you showing your Vantage scores? No lender use that. Number 1, you don't even have a username. Okay. Number 2, these are client results. Okay. So when you jump in somebody's live, be positive, bro. Come on, man. We got to do better. My credit is 754. How can I get a 50K card? Go apply. You know, you got a 754. So I'm guessing your data points are decent. Yeah, go apply, man. Shit. But when you apply for a car, make sure you use the bank that you're banking with, right? Because they can see your direct deposits, they can see your income and stuff like that. And they're only going to run your credit one time. Have a closed paid car loan with late payments. Could you remove it? 1,000%. 1,000%. Schedule a consultation and let's work. If you want to dispute it on your own, you know where to go. Hit the link in the bio, scroll down, it says how-to guides. Download them and get to work. How do you delete bankruptcies? So bankruptcies, I'll give you the quick step-by-step. So you're going to send a validation letter to the court. The court's going to send you a letter back saying, we don't report to the credit reporting agencies because they don't report to them directly. So once you get that court response, now you can dispute with LexisNexis. When you get it removed from LexisNexis, you use the LexisNexis deletion and the court response to dispute with the credit bureaus. Now, there's a few wrinkles in between depending on some stuff. If you dispute with LexisNexis, LexisNexis might say, we got this from your PACER report. Your PACER report is very important because it deals with anything with the court. Okay, so child support, bankruptcies, evictions, that type of stuff. So it might be on your PACER. So if they say that, you have to go online, type in PACER, PACER, type that in. You can order your PACER report. You can get your LexisNexis report. You go through each, you find the inaccuracy on LexisNexis, and you dispute directly with them. Then you can go back to the credit bureaus. That process took me about 2.5 years to learn. And I just dropped it for you in 30 seconds. Man, tap the screen. What credit card companies remove an annual fee if you ask them? A lot of them. If you just have to call and ask. Yeah, you guys know that almost your interest rates, your annual fees, all this shit is negotiable. Okay, you can talk. Right, let's go. Thomas Bolden, I got you. Let's work. This app does not give accurate info. So this is Credit Karma I'm showing in TikTok. All right. These are Vantage scores. Okay, these are just client updates. All right, people screenshot stuff all the time and send it in to us and say, hey, look, you guys did this for us. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, it's not that it's wrong or inaccurate. It's Vantage and FICO are 2 completely different scoring algorithms. So it's not wrong, it's just a different scoring model. So if you're using Credit Karma, use it for the accounts on Credit Karma. Don't use it for the score. But for the hard-headed people that's still going to use it for the score, just know that the scores are 20 to 40 points higher usually than your FICO score. All right, let's work. How can collections report as a late account? They're not supposed to. That's an inaccuracy. Do you recommend secured card to build credit back? Yeah, Josh, yep. I also have 5 other accounts for you too. Easy approvals. Hit the link in my bio, scroll down. It says 5 starter accounts. It's a Google Doc. You don't got to give me your name or nothing. Just click it and choose which ones you want. Can you remove an open auto loan or can you point me in the direction which laws? No, it's going to be very difficult to remove open accounts on your credit. We don't do that. So yeah, we don't do that. There's some consumer laws you can use to attempt to do it, but we don't do that though. How to remove late payment. Go to my link tree, scroll down, it says how-to guides, free gift. It's all free. Click it, download it, and get to work. It's literally step-by-step guides on how to do it. If you need the late payment letters and all that, at the bottom of each guide, it says King Credit Bundle. Click it and go download it and get to work. I don't force anybody to buy anything from me, but I give everybody all the info for free. Right? The processes, the steps, all for free. Webinars, step-by-step tutorials, all kind of shit. So if you have the time to do it, then do it yourself, right? It might take a little longer than if my company did it, but you can still get it done. Okay, very possible. Is Credit Karma legit? Yeah. Credit Karma is cool. Credit Karma is cool. It's a free app. Honestly, one of the most downloaded apps ever. When you want to, if you want to draw some statistics, you know what I'm saying? Credit Karma is cool because the accounts on Credit Karma are going to be accurate. The only downfall is it's a Vantage score. Okay. And the reason why, you know, Credit Karma, Smart Credit, Identity IQ, CreditWise, the reason why these companies use Vantage scores instead of FICO scores because it costs a lot more money to report your FICOs. Okay. So if you guys want your FICO scores, hit the link in my bio. Okay. Go to my link tree, scroll to the bottom. It says get your FICO scores for $1. It's a 1-week trial for 7 days. And then after that, it bumps up to like 30 bucks. You can cancel it before 7 days if you want to, or you can keep it. It's up to you, right? Again, I don't force anybody to buy anything from me, man, because people gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. Let's go. So why would the credit score behind you not be your actual credit score when you apply for a car? Because it's a Vantage score. Lenders use FICO scores, okay? But the whole point of credit repair and fixing your credit and all that, you don't get approved from the score, okay? You get approved from your data points. You get approved from what's on your credit report. That's the whole point, okay? So you want to have your data points in line. So at bare minimum, okay, if you have 5 open primary accounts are the ones that you apply for yourself. The other ones are authorized users, right? So if you have 5 primary accounts, your utilization is in single digits. You got at least 2 or 3 years of age, no recent late payments, no collections, no charge-offs, not too many inquiries. Your score is going to be high 600s, low 700s. You're going to get approved for anything you want anyways. And all your scores are going to look good. That's the point. That's what you want to get to. Why is Experian not accurate? Experian is accurate. Credit Karma uses Vantage score. Your FICO is probably higher. No, your FICO is usually lower than your Vantage score. But some rare cases, your FICO is higher than your Vantage sometimes. Can I dispute a collection that happened during COVID? 1000%. Again, if you want to dispute this stuff yourself, I give you all the tools you need. Hit the link in the bio. Scroll down, it says how-to guides. Click it, download it, and get to work. Yeah, people are getting great results with that stuff, man. Why is my TransUnion score way lower than the Equifax, but other people's score is the opposite? So this means that probably an account that's reporting to your Equifax probably isn't reporting to your TransUnion. All right, so you guys know all lenders don't report to all 3 credit reporting agencies or credit bureaus. Okay, so that's the reason why your scores fluctuate. Why I buy a house and my score drop 100 points? Because the inquiry and when you buy a house or a new account, okay, your average credit age drops, right? And that's going to count as a mortgage loan. So you good though. Let's go. My score is 674. Am I good? Yeah, you're decent. Your utilization is probably too high. Pay those balances down. You want to be in single digits. And then if you have 5 open accounts already, you can add an authorized user on there to add some credit age and to increase your overall credit limit. Can you remove a joint lease eviction? The debt is still owed by the original debtor. Okay, evictions are a little tough, especially the joint ones, man. I talk about this sometimes, but let's go over it real quick. So just a regular eviction is tough because even if you get it removed from your credit report, a lot of the times you still have to deal with it with that property manager or landlord, right? So you still have to settle, even if you get it removed from your credit report. That happens all the time. Now the joint leases, you have to get it removed from yours and the other person's, right? Because we've been through this a few times. Sometimes when we get evictions removed, right, it'll pop back up 6 months later. I'm like, what's going on? It's because it's on the other person's report and that one's still reporting. So it auto-populates to yours. It happens all the time. All right, but yeah, you can definitely do that. If you need our help, reach out, DM me the word Christmas. Let's get a free consultation scheduled. Let's work. 720 score at 18 is good. Yeah, that's great. Again, you know, most of my young gunners at 18 to 22, 18 to 25, they got good credit scores because they only got 1 or 2 accounts on their report. That's cool for now, but as you get older, lenders are going to say, hey, you need to have at least 5 open accounts on your report. So for the people with less than 5 open accounts, just hit the link in my bio, scroll down. It says 5 starter accounts to build or rebuild your score. It's just a Google Doc. You can click it and choose which one you want. I always recommend though the rent reporters, because rent reporters is going to backdate. It's a primary and it backdates like 2 years. The extra card, because you don't get a hard inquiry. And then self-lender is good because it's going to report as an installment loan. But I'm really starting to like Tomo and Ava. Those are 2 other credit builders. I'm starting to like them, right? I'm starting to like them. So I might have to exchange some items on my top 5. You know what I'm saying? So how does your company get rid of late payments when there's no doubt you were late? So There's a couple different things, right? The first two, we just try to do a goodwill adjustment, right? Call in and try to get it removed. A lot of times that don't work. Next, we dispute it with the CEO of the company. Sometimes that don't work. And then we jump into some consumer law. So a lot of people's late payments, they start reporting before 31 days. So like, let's just say you were late and 15 days go by, and then when your score updates, it reports that late payment. That's illegal, right? So we catch a lot of them on that. That's that Fair Credit Billing Act. And then there's some Lending Act stuff that we can use too. So there's different ways to skin a cat, man. But I will say late payments, over the last couple of years, late payments have been increasingly more difficult to get removed, man. Not gonna lie. But we get it removed all the time, right? Look at, hold on. Let me see if I got this one still on here. Let me see. People said that you can't get Navy Fed stuff off. Yeah, here we go. People swear that you can't get Navy Fed late payments removed. That's cap. I got some sauce for them. Right? I come with receipts. Okay, I come with receipts. That was a couple weeks ago. But we get late payments removed all the time, man. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm gonna start doing rapid fire, y'all. What score is better, FICO or TransUnion or Equifax? Your TransUnion and Equifax, those are FICO scores. But there's different types of scores though. There's a Vantage score and there's FICO scores. And then there's different types of FICO scores too. So, but you wanna get your FICO scores though. How do I pay collection but make them delete it off my report? So you want to do what's called a pay for delete agreement. Okay, a pay for delete agreement. I have those in the King Credit Bundle, so you can go run those up if you want them. If you have Wells Fargo account, you can get your FICO score for free. There you go, cool. What credit do apartments check? You have to ask the property manager or whoever's pulling your report. A lot of them check, they'll do either Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion. Then they'll also pull like your credit code report. Your credit code is like a secondary bureau, similar like to LexisNexis. But if you had an eviction before or a broken lease, a lot of the times it might be on your credit code or your LexisNexis report too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we opt out of those. So here's the thing. If you want to work with Chase in the future, you can make that settlement and then we can still dispute it afterwards. But if you don't care about working with them in the future, we'll just keep on disputing it until it's removed. Yeah, we can go that route. Do you fix credit personally? Yeah, I mean, when I started my company in 2019, it was just me until I got to about 100 and something clients, and then I had to start hiring. I went from a solopreneur to an actual business owner, you know what I'm saying? So now we have hundreds of active clients now and stuff like that. So me and my team do all this stuff now, right? It's literally impossible for one person to do 600 clients. It's impossible, all right? It's literally impossible, even with all the softwares, okay? It's not enough time in the day. 260 late payments really hurt your credit. Yeah, 60-day late payments, yeah, really hurt your credit. Could you remove joint car repo? Yeah, we can, but we have to dispute it on your report and the person it's connected to also. Can you remove a late payment from a car payment meme? Yeah, we do it all the time. If you want to do it yourself, just hit the link in the bio, scroll down, it says how-to guides. Download those, they're free, and get to work. If you need the late payment letters to go with it, at the bottom of each free guide, it says King Credit Bundle. Click it, download those, and get to work. Okay, I can't make it more easier than that, y'all. Let's get it. How long should I wait after I applied for a personal loan to apply for a credit card? Damn, you should have did it at the same time because they could have used that one inquiry. Actually, if it's within 30 days, they may be able to use that inquiry that you use. So call the bank up, whoever you got that card from, that loan from, and see if they can use that same inquiry. How to remove rental debt. So like evictions, broken leases, and that type of stuff. That stuff is tough. You might have to dispute with like the secondary bureaus that we talked about earlier, like Credit Code, LexisNexis, and all that. Then dispute with the big three. I'm actually making a eviction guide and child support guide. So if you go download the how-to guides, they're free. Anytime I update those, it's just a Google Doc. Once I update it, like if I make a new letter or a new guide or something, that folder automatically updates too. So you don't have to keep downloading shit from me. That's why I did the Google Drive. All right, so yeah, go download that shit. Then once I make that eviction guide, it'll populate in there. You can just get to work. How long is the process to credit repair? So about 91% of our clients, they start to see results within the first 35 days, some type of changes. But we usually need 3 to 6 months to get your report how we want it to look. And it can be quicker than that. It can be a little bit longer. That's just the average. And y'all done seen videos talking about, we guarantee 30 days. They capping, okay? They capping. Go claim identity theft. They capping. Don't do that shit. Stop, okay? We have the tools to delete this stuff legally. We can just delete it legally. We don't have to scam. It's like, goddamn, right? So yeah, you can do all this stuff legally, man. Let's go. Ideal age to open up credit, 18. If you have kids at 16, add them onto your cards. So by the time they turn 18, they got 2 years of age. Rental debt, I went over that already. How long does it take to remove a missed payment? So this one took about 3 months, this one late payment. But Navy Fed be tripping though. Damn, honestly, it used to take like 2 or 3 months. It used to take like 1 or 2 months. Now it's been taking a minute, I'm not gonna lie. But it's the opportunity cost though, right? So people be like, it took you 6 months to remove 3 late payments. It's like those 6 months were going to go by anyways. So you was gonna be sitting on your ass for 6 months not doing shit. And those late payments would have been on there. You know what I'm saying? So the opportunity cost, people need to realize that. Okay, I don't think people really fully think about that. It's like, what do you lose by not disputing on your own? Or what do you lose by not hiring a company? Okay, that's what people need to start thinking about it. What can I do on a collection? You can dispute it. So grab the how-to guides, they're free. So collections, you're gonna have to dispute directly with the collection agency and dispute with the credit bureau too. 7 open accounts. I got like 30 open accounts. You're good. Best credit card for new businesses. Ooh. Hey, whatever you can get your hands on is the best card, bro. So if you're banking with Chase and your credit score is, your credit report is decent, you got at least a 680, you got at least 5 open accounts and all that good stuff, use the bank that you're banking with, right? Apply with them. That's what I would do. If you're banking with a credit union, use them. If you're using Chase, use them. Whoever you're banking with, that's who you want to use, okay? But I like my Amex Platinum. I like that one. What's the Bank of America one? I forgot. I ain't used that shit in a couple months. I forgot what it was called. But my Bank of America one is cool. Anything Amex, I rock with them. Yeah. And honestly, my gas cards. I use my gas cards a lot because, you know, I rent cars out on Turo and hire a car. So I use those a lot too. You know what I mean? So just depends on what you're doing, man. If you're banking, if you have a business checking with, you know, with Blue Vine or Chase or US Bank, you want to use them to get your business credit stuff. Do you think balance transfer cards are good or should you get a loan instead for debt? So I like balance transfer cards. I like, because they're easier. Credit cards are easier to get than personal loans. So that's good. But if you can get approved for a personal loan, you can do that too. That might be a little bit better because when you pay off your credit cards with the personal loans don't report on your utilization. You know what I'm saying? So your utilization can go from 100 to 1% if you pay it off with that personal loan. Only thing, just remember, keep in mind, y'all, when you add a new account, your average credit age is going to drop a little bit and you're going to get a new inquiry. So just keep that in mind. But both ways work. But if you can get a personal loan, that's probably a little bit better. What's a good FICO score? I used to say a 720, but times is hard. Hey, a 685, shit, times is hard, man. So you can get a lot of stuff with a 680 and 690, right? But you definitely want to be in the 700 club. That's usually good, all right? Can I negotiate the interest I pay? Unfortunately, I had an emergency with my car. Yeah, you can. If you want to negotiate interest rates on like auto loans and shit like that, you have to call the bank and try to do that. Credit cards are a lot easier to negotiate, but yeah, you can do that. Let's go. I'm moving in 2 months. Should I wait till my address change to start disputing? No, start disputing now. And then when you change your address, you just call and update your personal info. Let's go. I have a 40K on Citibank, 4 years still reporting delinquent. Yeah, Citi, that's because look at, it's because the amount, that 40K, they want their money. So they don't keep reporting it on you. But if it's already charged off, you can go ahead and dispute it though, okay? When you get on my link tree, scroll down a little bit, it says how-to guides, free gift. Click it and get to work, okay, if it's a charge off. I need to remove an inquiry. So inquiries aren't that difficult. As long as it's not attached to an open account, go grab my how-to guides, they're free. I give you a step-by-step, but for the inquiries, you're just highlighting inquiries not attached to open accounts. You're gonna call them up, call each credit bureau and say, I give you the script too on the free guides. I give you the script and all the numbers are called too. But you're just gonna call them up and tell them, hey, I got some inquiries on my report. They're not attached to any open accounts. I've already disputed with the original creditor. I need these removed immediately. They're gonna transfer to the fraud department. You tell them which ones you want removed. The inquiries they don't remove, I also have an inquiry removal letter on the free guide that you just click, you know, copy paste your information and send that bad boy in. Let's go. What's your honest opinion on trade lines? I like trade lines, but people use them incorrectly. How many people we got? All right, 90, okay. So trade lines, look at, so there's two types of trade lines, right? There's primary, those are the ones you apply for yourself. There's authorized users, those are the ones you get added on to. If you're going to get added on to an authorized user, make sure that you have at least 5 to 7 open accounts, okay? Primary accounts, because this is what people do. They think you can get a self-lender and a secured card and add 5 authorized users and then you're gonna get approved for something. No, that's not how it works, okay? Those primary accounts show that you got experience handling debt, okay? Handling accounts and shit like that. So when you prove you can do that, and then you add the authorized users on top for a little razzle dazzle, all right? When you get added as an authorized user, just make sure that the account you get added onto, the utilization is low, right? At least single digits, like 1 through 9, and no late payments, okay? And for people that add an authorized user, that's double their credit age. So if your average credit age is 3 years, you want an authorized user that's at least 6, right? I used to say 3 times, but double is cool, okay? The joint lease is the foreigners, they dipped out on me. Damn, I forgot which US code kind of covers that, because you can kind of blame it completely on them because they're gone now. But yeah, since it's a joint account, you can dispute that though. I'm old school, I need to call you. Yeah, the consultations are on the phone, okay? But everyone has to go through this same process. You have to schedule a consultation, answer the questions, you gotta order a credit report. This filters out the people that's not serious. I've been doing this for years, okay? I used to just let people call me, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. No, we ain't doing that no more. It's a real business, baby. Let's work. I got 2 30-day lates from the same card, Premier. I think they hard to get off. Actually, that's facts. Because it's a subprime card, so they be hating a little bit. But it's possible though, we get those off from time to time though. But you can dispute that stuff yourself if you want. Just hit the link in the bio, grab my free how-to guides. It has a step-by-step late payment process. And then if you need like my late payment letters and stuff, at the bottom of the guide, it says King Credit Bundle. Click it, buy it, go run it up, okay? Adding authorized users or buying trade line. So technically, buying trade, like paying someone to get added onto your account, that's kind of the gray area technically, but people do it all the time though. It says that friends, family, like, so what's a friend, right? If I text you, say, hey, how much is the trade line? Are we friends now, right? So that's the gray area, right? So, but if you're buying trade lines, just make sure it's from a reputable source. And yeah, why is only one credit bureau only going updating? That's weird. Yeah, so all 3 credit bureaus should update. There might not be enough information to report. There might be an internal system problem. You can call them up and ask them, hey, what's going on with my report? We do monthly, okay? For this reason, because if you have 100 negative items, we dispute all 100 negative items each month. If we were to do per item, y'all couldn't afford me, okay? Think about it. If I was gonna do per item, inquiries would be 25 each. At minimum. There's companies out here in San Diego, it's $100 per inquiry, okay? So let's just say 25 an inquiry, you got 10 of those, that's $250. Collections, I need at least 200 for a collection. So you got 3 collections, that's 600. I need 250 for a charge off, right? I need 1,000 for a bankruptcy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we don't do per item. So the per item method is good for the consumer because you get your items removed, right? Or you don't pay. But it's bad for you too though, because if you got 20 negative items, you got 5,000 to pay? Fuck no, okay? So just be careful. My Equifax went up 160 points, but my TransUnion only went up 3. So look at your credit reports update. I mean, the accounts in your credit report, they update at different times. So that's why your scores fluctuate like that. And so that account on your Equifax, it might not be reporting to your TransUnion, right? So all lenders don't report to all 3 credit bureaus, all right? Former Chase business banker here, and your credit better be flawless and well established for it. Facts. Credit. Third party keeps adding late fees every month and showing late on credit report. So you got to dispute that. You got to dispute those collections, man. Hit the link in my bio. It says how-to guides. Download it and get to work, okay? Don't just sit back while they messing up your report. It's your life. It's your report. That's work. Can you explain when you use that law for the late payments on the Fair Credit Billing Act? Which law are you talking about, Elise? And also is a good price for a 5-year trade line. A 5-year? People usually do 100 per year, so a 500. I have late payments with Capital One. Let's work. Late payments on closed auto. Can you help? Yeah. You don't even want to dispute the late payments on the closed account. You dispute the whole account. All right, like this right here. There we go. United Auto. So yeah, I show receipts, man. This is proof, right? I show receipts. Okay, so yeah, you can definitely dispute that and get that stuff off your report. Should we sign our dispute letters? I used to be fully against that. But you don't have to. It's just extra work. It's extra work. Just type it on there and you're good to go. If you're going to sign it, just do like squiggles, right? You don't want them to have your perfect signature. Just go squiggle, squiggle, just so it shows that it came from an actual person and you can send that off. I need that 10-year trade line. Hey, me too. I got added on to my aunt had a 20-year, 20K Wells Fargo. Auntie, let me holla at you. Auntie. Let's work, auntie. All the right things. If I wanted to deal with all that, I'd have credit. So like, it's called credit repair. So everybody kind of starts off in a good place, but then, I wasn't taught about no credit, right? So we weren't taught these things. So like, especially like in college, this is when it happens, right? When you're 18, you start getting those intro cards. You get an intro card for $5,000. You think it's your money. No. That is not your money, right? So we swiping it up, okay? Paying the minimum balance. Next thing we know, $100 interest each month, killing us. You know what I'm saying? That's how it starts. And then now we're already in debt. You add the student loans on there, right? You add 1 or 2 late payments. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Now we're in a bad situation, but it's called credit repair for a reason, right? You messed up, okay? You can fix your credit on your own. I teach people how to do that for free. But if you want us to do it, it's gonna cost a little bit. Keep it simple, man. This shit ain't gotta be difficult. This is not difficult, okay? It's getting to a better place because there are people calling out other people for scamming and stuff now. But to avoid a scam, look, this is all you gotta do. You can call if you want to, but you're still gonna have to schedule a consultation. It's just, you can't get around that, okay? We have to vet our people, okay? Let's work. This is how you avoid a scam. Right here, look at this. This should be step 1. All right, for the 55 people that's on here. This is how you avoid a scam for credit repair companies. Okay, they ain't gonna like this one, okay? They're not gonna like this. This is just step 1. I got 3 other steps for you. Look it, you just go to Google, look at this, read reviews. Bam, you know how hard it is to get this many reviews for a credit repair company? And it should be 5, but we had some hater. Okay, this is 2 days ago, a week ago, month ago, right? It should be perfect 5, but this person right here, I'm actually trying to fight this because this guy was never a client of ours, right? So that people can just go on places and just trying to tarnish your name, tarnish your business. It's crazy, right? I said, we do not have a client named this, blah, blah, blah. But one of these and 54 perfect 5 stars. That's step 1. Step 2, we're talking about how to avoid getting scammed. Step 2, right? Credit repair companies, we have to be registered and bonded. Now, each state, you don't need a bond in each state, but a lot of them you do, okay? So I got and it's renewal time, okay? It's renewal time, so you can see this, right? I got about 16 other ones just like this in the mail this week, or that's coming next week. This is the California one. You have to be registered and bonded with the state, okay? And this is why most people don't do it, because look how much that costs, $1,700, okay? You multiply that by 40, right? That's why this is for the big dogs, okay? Only registered in real companies. So ask them, are they bonded? So check the reviews, number 1. Do they have a website? Easy shit. Number 3, are they registered and bonded? Okay? And number 4, the easiest one, they shouldn't be trying to collect money on Cash App. If they're using Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal to collect money for credit repair services, run the other way, okay? Can you go to the Nike store and tell the registered dude, hey, can I send you $100 on Cash App and pay for something? No, you can't do that, okay? Credit repair companies, we have to have a high-risk merchant account, okay? The merchant account, it protects the consumer, it protects you, okay? Because what the merchant account is, if we send you a link, right, you make a payment or 2, okay, and you feel like you didn't get the services that you wanted or something like that, or if they didn't do no work, you can dispute it, charge it back on your bank, right? With Cash App, you can't charge shit back with Cash App. That's your ass, okay? Try to do a chargeback with Cash App. See what happened. They're gonna laugh at you, because I've tried it before. They said, no, player. I'm taking notes. On God, let's go. Step one, this is how to avoid a scam. Check Google. They should have some actual reviews, okay, and a website. That's easy. Number two, okay, they should be registered and bonded. They don't even have to be registered everywhere. Just ask for one, okay? One. What was number three? They need to have a high-risk merchant account. If they're sending you a Cash App link, Venmo link, PayPal link, Stripe link, no, we can't use those. PayPal and Stripe, it's illegal to use those for credit repair services anyway, okay? And then Cash App and Venmo and Zelle, that's just dumb. Don't send no $1,500 to somebody on Cash App for credit repair. That's, what the, like when I say it out loud, that's dumb. Like, come on, man, let's do better, right? And then the last one too, you can add this in there too. It's illegal for us to guarantee results, okay? So all those ads that you see that say, we guarantee 30 days, put this code in the Credit Karma and it's gonna be deleted. That's illegal, okay? Real credit repair owners know this. You can't do that, right? What we can do is we can put some policies in place. So for us, we have a 3-round policy, right? So if we send 3 rounds of disputes and nothing comes off your report, like there's no changes or nothing, we'll refund your money back and work for free for 3 months, okay? So it's illegal for us to guarantee results, but we have some policies in place, right? So when you're on the consultation, this is why the consultation is so important. You need to be asking these questions. Hey, what's your guys' website? Okay. Where y'all registered at? Okay, cool. How y'all accept payment? Okay. Cool, okay. You got any reviews? Okay. Got any testimonials? Okay. All right, let's run through this. How can y'all help me? That type of shit, right? That's easy. Oh, here we go. All right, so look at, this is what the back end of a merchant account looks like, okay? This is the processor actually. This ain't even the merchant account. So with this stuff right here, it gives the client, so like if you sign up with us and we double charged you or something, like that doesn't happen. I'm just giving you examples. Let's say you got a double charge. If they don't refund your money, you have the right to go onto that account and you can dispute it, right? With Cash App, you can't dispute shit. You're stuck, okay? Let me show y'all this right here. All right, yeah, so like this is what the back end looks like. Shows all the payments and stuff. Like, see, even for us, look at, on the 4th, okay, this is just one merchant account. This is just one account too though. But see, on the 4th, the total for the day was $1,100. But I think there was a double payment or something, like the guy used the link twice, right? So without this, the dude would have been out of luck. You know what I'm saying? So same with right here, right? Because sometimes clients, they click the link twice. They'll be like, payment, right? So we have to refund some stuff sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So if the company doesn't have an actual merchant account, you can't get your money back. Have y'all ever tried to dispute a Zelle payment? It don't work, y'all. So those are the ways to spot if the credit repair company is a real company or if you're dealing with a scammer, all right?